Hey everyone, welcome back to the Little Lions Learn podcast. My name is Kara Sandoval. We are here to help support homeschool moms just like you. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about planning your homeschool schedule for those of you that work and are trying to balance both work and homeschooling. We've said in the past it can absolutely be done. It can, but it's very important to plan ahead so that you feel like you have some kind of structure and you don't feel overwhelmed. So let's go ahead and dive into some techniques that can help you with your homeschool planning. So let me give you an example of my workday. I actually work a normal 8 to 3:30 job, and my children are homeschooled. So we have a little bit of a juggling act to do. I've got to do both homeschooling and working. Can be done. I spend a little more time in the evenings, but during the day I have them doing a lot of independent work. And so I'm going to give you an idea of what that looks like. If you check the link down below, I have included the schedule that we use in our homeschool program. This lays out everything for them so they know exactly what to do each time of the day, starting at 8 o'clock. They have a checklist and they can go through and mark as they finish, so that I know that they are getting through all of their work. I go through and I set up their work on Google Classroom, which they can use and access, and I can see all of the work that's complete. We also use a lot of digital programs like Splash Learn for Math, Khan Academy for Math, readworks.org, which is fantastic for reading, as well as others. And I'll link those down below in the chat. We have a set schedule for the week, so we know what our classes are going to be each day. We actually have the common classes every day, so math, English, and then we alternate between science and social studies just because we don't have the time in our day to get through all of that. So we do alternate those, but they don't get put on the back burner because I do feel like they're just as important as the rest. In addition to that, my children have PE and other classes like music and art, things like that. So during the day while I'm working, we focus heavily on independent learning. So there are activities that they will work on that don't need my attention. And if they do need my attention, they know when my breaks are. I have about a 15-minute break every couple of hours, and they can ask questions at that time. I can help them with whatever they need. We also make sure to have a short recess in the morning as well as a lunch recess. So we'll eat lunch, maybe go outside. Right now it's way too hot, but once it cools off, we'll be heading outside to take a break. Those breaks are really important, not only for them, but for me as well. So we build those into our schedule. When I get off at 3:30, that is when we're going to focus on the direct instruction. So that's when I will sit down with them and teach them the math, teach them the English, read to them, do our read alouds. And at that time, we will also go and do any of our extracurriculars. So we've got a music class that they attend. I've got twins, so my girl loves to do her dance class and my boy likes to do karate. So we have different days of the week that they attend these types of activities. We have a day built in for library, a day built in for swimming, and then of course their art, music, and PE classes. So all of those things are included daily, and it's something that we do between the hours of 3:30 and around 6, right before dinner. Sometimes I'll have them help with lunch and with dinner, and that's part of our education. That's learning how to cook and do things around the house is really important as well. So this is how I structure my day. This is how I build things in for my children and my family. I am going to include the link for you. I hope this was helpful. I know it's a little difficult to juggle both, but if you can just find those activities that help, they can work on independently while you're working, and then the next day after you've had that direct instruction, you have your next set of skills that they can practice during independent study time. We also build in accelerated reader or silent reading, whatever you would like to call that, time for them to just pick up a book and enjoy it. And that's about it for our school day. I really do hope that was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you on our next podcast. Thank you.